Hello everybody. Welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any updated job opportunities as they hit the channel. We'd also love it if you'd click the like button and leave us a comment of any jobs you'd like to see in an upcoming video, or to just show us some support for the job we're doing to make your job search easier. Now moving on. In this video we're going to tell you about a remote job, working for Capital One as a work-from-home customer service coordinator card account servicing, which is a remote job. This job starts at $21 per hour. This is a permanent position. This is a work-from-home position and is fully remote. You can do this job from anywhere in the United States. You can do this job from the comfort of your own home. Before we start with the video, please allow me to tell you about how to find many other jobs, remote or in an office, plant, or job site. We have many jobs listed on our site at hiringnowus.com. We hope that you'll bookmark our job site at hiringnowus.com and come back often to check out new jobs in your area or as a remote position. Now we'll get into the job of the day. Go over to CapitalOneCareers.com. On this next page, you'll want to type Work from Home Customer Service Coordinator Card Account Servicing in the You're Interested section, then click Find Jobs. Scroll down to find the jobs that match this. For today's job, we're clicking the Work from Home Customer Service Coordinator Card Account Servicing. Click there. The job page opens up. As you can see from the top of the listing, this is a remote position, paying $21 per hour. They also have benefits that start on day one. The job reads, Overview. Locations: U.S. Remote, United States of America. Work from Home Customer Service Coordinator. Card Account Servicing. More than just a bank, more than just a career. Your voice is our voice. We'll champion you. The best people listen and then say, how can I help? That's what we do at Capital One. It's how we take care of our customers. It's how we're changing banking for good, with compassion and real solutions. Money can be stressful, getting help shouldn't be. Our customer care team is supported and empowered to be the best people to people. And we'll have your back every step of the way. That's life at Capital One. More than just training, more about you. At Capital One, it's important that our associates have the necessary skills and know how to succeed in their roles and best serve our customers. For that reason, we invest heavily in both formal and informal learning development opportunities. Through these training programs and your day-to-day work, you'll find that successful associates at Capital One will demonstrate ability and willingness to learn, strong attention to detail, positive attitude and ability to be flexible and embrace change. Demonstrate a strong customer focus rooted in empathy. Demonstrate a strong customer focus rooted in empathy. Communicate effectively with peers, management, and customers. Exercise good judgment and independent decision-making skills. Demonstrate exceptional listening, questioning, call control, and de-escalation techniques. Be proactive, have effective time management and organizational skills. Display dependability with a solid attendance record. Maintain sufficient reliable private internet connection, not supplied by use of cellular data. Not a hotspot. Compensation: $21 per hour. More benefits, more health, more wealth, and more life. Capital One believes in encouraging you to fill up your cup and come back fresh. Combine that with above and beyond benefits, and you might be onto something. Medical, dental, vision, prescription coverage day one. Flexible schedule options. Paid time off. Well-being offerings such as backup childcare and mental wellness support. Tuition reimbursement. Paid training and development offered quarterly. Flexible spending account. Life insurance. Disability insurance. 401k and stock purchase plan. At Capital One, we strive to attract the best people to give them the opportunity to be great. Rich D. Fairbank, Chairman, Founder, and CEO. We believe in the power of one. Work and culture at Capital One. Basic qualifications: high school diploma, GED or equivalent certification. At least 1 year customer service experience. Work from home technology requirements. Secure home office environment that is free from background noise and distractions. Reliable private internet connection that is not supplied via cellular data or hotspot is required. A private network that is password protected where you have ownership or line of sight to every device on the network. Internet service must be provided by cable or fiber internet service providers. Hotspots and satellite services are prohibited and do not meet performance criteria required for optimal agent customer interactions. Internet service providers' download speeds on virtual private networks must be at least 5 megabits per second, with 10 plus Mbps preferred. To validate internet service provider speeds from a Chrome browser, go to google.com, type speed test and run from the Google landing page. Both hardwire and Wi-Fi internet connections are acceptable as long as speed and security requirements are met. Capital One reserves the right to request proof of internet provider, speed and service package from the associate. Requirements are subject to change as new systems and technology is delivered. Capital One reserves the right to modify internet service requirements with 60 days notice. Internet service provider specs can change by provider and location within the U.S. If you are experiencing consistent issues with internet stability, Capital One reserves the right to ask the agent to upgrade internet service to ensure a good customer experience. Work from home location requirements. This role is 100% work from home. We are unable to consider applicants who do not meet the required Capital One work at home compatible internet access or who live in the states of California, Hawaii, or U.S. territories. Work from home U.S.-based associates are not permitted to work internationally, outside of the continental United States, such as Hawaii or U.S. territories or California. At this time, Capital One will not sponsor a new applicant for employment authorization for this position. The minimum and maximum full-time annual salaries for this role are listed below, by location. Please note that this salary information is solely for candidates hired to perform work within one of these locations, and refers to the amount Capital One is willing to pay at the time of this posting. Salaries for part-time roles will be prorated based upon the agreed-upon number of hours to be regularly worked. Work from home. $43,680 to $43,680 yearly for customer service coordinator. Candidates hired to work in other locations will be subject to the pay range associated with that location, and the actual annualized salary amount offered to any candidate at the time of hire will be reflected solely in the candidate's offer letter. Capital One offers a comprehensive, competitive, and inclusive set of health, financial, and other benefits that support your total well-being. Learn more at the Capital One Careers website. Eligibility varies based on full or part-time status, exempt or non-exempt status, and management level. No agencies, please. Capital One is an equal opportunity employer committed to diversity and inclusion in the workplace. All qualified applicants will receive consideration for employment without regard to sex, race, color, age, national origin, religion, physical and mental disability, genetic information, marital status, sexual orientation, gender identity assignment, citizenship, pregnancy or maternity, protected veteran status, or any other status prohibited by applicable national, federal, state, or local law. Capital One promotes a drug-free workplace. Capital One will consider for employment qualified applicants with a criminal history in a manner consistent with the requirements of applicable laws regarding criminal background inquiries, including, to the extent applicable, Article 23A of the New York Correction Law, San Francisco, California Police Code Article 49, Sections 4901-4920, New York City's Fair Chance Act, Philadelphia's Fair Criminal Records Screening Act, and other applicable federal, state, and local laws and regulations regarding criminal background inquiries. If you have visited our website in search of information on employment opportunities or to apply for a position, and you require an accommodation, please contact Capital One Recruiting at 1-800-304-9102 or via email at recruitingaccommodation@capitalone.com. All information you provide will be kept confidential and will be used only to the extent required to provide needed reasonable accommodations. For technical support or questions about Capital One's recruiting process, please send an email to careers@capitalone.com. Capital One does not provide, endorse, nor guarantee, and is not liable for third-party products, services, educational tools, or other information available through this site. Capital One Financial is made up of several different entities. Please note that any position posted in Canada is for Capital One Canada. Any position posted in the United Kingdom is for Capital One Europe, and any position posted in the Philippines is for Capital One Philippines Service Corp. To apply for this position, scroll back to the top of listing and click Apply. You'll be asked to sign in or create an account. For this demonstration, we've chosen to create an account. On the next page, we're asked for an email address and password. Follow the prompts to finish up your application, which will include a resume, cover letter, information about yourself, employment history, contact information, and you might need to verify your email address. Their hiring process goes like this. You'll need to apply. Then expect a screen and schedule. If you're a good match for them, you should hear from one of their recruiters to set up a screening time. Step 3 is the interview, where you will learn more about the job and show them who you are, to let them know why you'd be a good addition to the team. Step 4 is their decision. If you're a good fit, they'll make it official. Once you're finished submitting your application, keep an eye out for an email or message from the company for more information or an interview. Good luck on your job search. Be sure and bookmark our website so that you can go back daily to look for new jobs. HiringNowUS.com offers all types of jobs from all types of industries. There are professional, clerical, manufacturing, construction, as well as remote or work-from-home jobs. Everything you can think of can be found on the site. We scour the internet for the best jobs so that you can have a one-stop shop for all your job searches. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos on job openings for work-at-home opportunities. Feel free to leave comments on jobs you'd like to see in upcoming videos. Thanks. We'll see you on the next video.